Hey, y'all doing? This is Rob Burnham, aka Preacher Man RB, and this is another episode of Richard TV 91. This time I'm doing another episode of movie reviews, and this time I'm reviewing Tron Legacy. What Tron Legacy is about Sam Flynn, and his father is the head of this big gaming company that becomes this big corporate entity, and his father goes missing. Well, what happens is Sam grows up, and his father's business partner gets a page from his father. So Sam goes to the gaming, the arcade, to check it out. He finds a secret door behind the Tron arcade console, and he turns on the computer that's back there, and then he gets transported into the grid. And this is where he meets Clue, and Clue is the program copy of Sam's father. So at first Sam thinks it's his father, but it's not. And Sam is put in the games, and he has to go in a light bite battle with Clue and some of his henchmen or whatever. And Cora comes and saves Sam. Well, what Cora is this? It's not a program that Sam's father made. It's just something that showed up one day on the grid when Sam's father and Clue and Tron was all making the grid or whatever. And Clue kind of goes rogue, and he kills all these I don't know what you call them, they're not programs or whatever, but he kills all of Cora's people, and Cora's the last survivor. Well, what happens is Sam finds his father and is trying to get him back into the real world, and Sam's father and Cora and Sam make it to the portal to go back in the real world. Well, what happens is Sam's father tells Cora to take Sam and go out back into the real world, and this is what happens. And Sam's father stops Clue from going into the real world as well, and destroys everything with this massive shockwave or whatever that he emits from himself. Because in the grid, Sam's father got all these powers and everything, and he's basically the ruler of the grid or whatever. And to get back into the real world, they had to have Sam's father's master key, his disc, on his back, and they did this, and Sam and Cora go back into the real world. And that's all that really happened in this movie. If y'all have ever watched Tron Legacy, what y'all like about it? As always, Preacher Man RB signing out. Guys, dude, you is awesome. This has been an episode of Richard TV 91. See y'all next time.